Okay, and I should probably hold my microphone here. Oh my room is not the brightest right now. Okay, let's see. I have not really done that much for the setup. Um, okay, so I think people can hear me right now. Whoops. Let's quickly change certain things. I still need to get the Twitch chat up, so I can still not see Twitch chat and not even YouTube chat right now. So I'll quickly do that after I quickly change this. Okay. So I'm live streaming for the first time out of this room, and let's hide the mess a little. There's a lot of echo in this room right now, like a ton. Why is my camera like, oh, I feel like my camera is way too oversized right now. Let's quickly adjust that. Well, I guess I can do it more like this. Okay, good enough. Okay, chat on my phone, and then let's start working. I already have everything open on my PC to start like I was actually working, but I felt like, oh, let's open up, let's start a stream and let's get work done whilst talking to some people, because it gets kind of lonely. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to get chat open of both Twitch and YouTube right now on my phone. YouTube, Twitch, only one viewer, and that's probably me? I have no idea. Okay. How will I do this? If I go to streaming, can I? So this is probably the last stream that I will do before No 0 Days November. And I cannot get the stream open, so I will have to type the entire URL for the chat pop-up window. Ugh. So studio.youtube.com. No, there must be a faster way to do this. For some reason, the live stream manager also does not want to pop up on my phone on the browser. I was thinking about the browser for YouTube, and then I have no idea what I was thinking. I need to get some kind of way working for multi-chat, so I can actually see everything from my phone. Let's... Also, I just get... You know what I'll do? I'll do it very simple. I know it's kind of against like the whole Twitch rules, but at this moment I don't really care too much. I just want everything to work. Okay, let's put this here. Let's put this here. Okay, and well, let's show my screen. I guess I should choose. I have my note again of which screen is what, which screen is which. Okay, so over here as well, my webcam needs to be fixed. Oh. Ah. Am I going to have this problem again? Okay, so it's good enough. I don't like this like corner effect that's happening, but oh well. Can I fix this? Can I? So there's something with the effects. The filters. I got like a blend for the corner stuff, but it does not always. Oh. Well, that fixed it. Okay. And I think I'm good to go. I'll put chats. Whoops. I'll put the chats nicely next to my programming window. That will be good enough. Okay, today's drink, iced coffee. Not the best to drink past 3 o'clock, but well, let's be a rebel. Let's skip this one. Okay. So I am home alone, so at some point my wife and kid will get home, but let's not worry too much about that. 1 viewer right now. And for Twitch, I have also 1 viewer. Oh well, let's just continue. Okay, so I was working on the... Let's quickly check my audio as well. So I was working... Test. Am I like not too loud? No, I think I'll be fine. Okay. So what was I working on? Let's first check GitHub so I actually know what I was doing. So default media pool. I think the right click menu is that something I still have not done yet. So is anything not working at this moment? There are a lot of debug. Oh. Okay, let's first fix all these errors. This should be in core view. Get extension. This is a to do because of type dictionaries that don't exist yet instead of the version that I'm using. And then select clips. That's also, I think I removed this one. I think so I switched everything out to core elements. So if you look at the core, so we have core effects, core error, core layouts, loader, media, time and modules, timeline, and a view. Core error is something that I'm not 100% certain about, but with all the error messages that I have enabled of Godot itself, it can turn into issues. Actually, can I just do this? Oh, whoops. Okay. So I selected clips, size on variants. That's probably, yeah. Oh. Okay, there are a lot of them in here, so. Are there any more? Hmm. Okay, this is also for core view. Same for this one. Core view. Open clip effect. I don't think I have added the functionality yet to this one. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, that's right. Let's be safe this time and not show anything that I can possibly leak. So let's quickly go here. Okay, so can I pin comments in chat? So right now I am looking for alpha testers for GoZen. GoZen is going more towards the open alpha approach to get more active testers, alpha testers, which I hope we will start having, so I can test more for like Windows and such. I really want to try and support macOS as well, but I'm not certain if that time will ever come. macOS is like one of those things I have, like Windows I know somewhat how it works and it's kind of easy to develop for. But the moment when it comes to macOS, I just don't have any idea how to compile a Webpack properly for macOS, and that's basically where I run into trouble. Okay. Open clip effects and open file effects. Now there is a... I made a function for that. So in effects panel, so in core media we have open file effects, which will probably connect to that signal. So let's just put those in the ready function. So core media dot open file effects, and we connect that to open file effects. We'll do the same for core timeline, whoops, timeline and open clip effects. Yeah, I don't think Sundays are very popular for streaming, but well, I'm used to talking to myself, so yeah. By the way, on my last video about the light team, that one actually has been doing quite well. 266 views in like day number 1. It's not even a full day past and I already have like more than, yeah, well, a lot more than normal. So thanks a lot for that. And also, whilst I'm at it, I don't know the shortcuts properly anymore, so I think this is the one. Yeah. A quick thank you to all my COVID subscribers as well. I think this is the correct one. Wait. Media source. Let's see. Nope, it's not using the correct file. Sorry. It should use this one. Okay. So a big thank you to all my COVID supporters for helping support me in what I'm doing right now. especially the last couple of months, the support has been quite high, and I'm very, very thankful for all the support that I've been receiving, because I was honestly thinking about having to like kind of not give up on GoZen, but at least like find a full-time job again, and progress would have been a lot slower for GoZen. But thanks to the support, I can actually keep going. I feel more confident going and working with GoZen. Yeah, financially, working on open source stuff it's not the best financial decision you can make in your life. Okay, let's quickly open up the air conditioning. It has been hot again in Japan. Like some days it's like cold, it's then hot again. It's very strange very recently. Okay, normally the air conditioning is on cold and it shouldn't be picked up. So let's quickly look if there's sounds. Okay, OBS does not really seem to notice any sound from the air conditioning. I do notice. How do I studio mode? How do I do this? So coffee is kind of. Wait, no, let's first change. Nope. I noticed that my coffee goal is not updating. I thought I set a coffee goal. Yep, I did set a coffee goal. Oh wow, I'm messing up. I don't know OBS. How? Why is this not updating? Do I need to like do something? Okay, and that's fixed. Okay, I don't know how I fixed it, but oh well. If it works, don't ask questions. Okay, let's quickly add a ID here as well. These errors are gone, and this will also give an error, and that's why I made core error. I can do error connects. And it was just display a very normal, like kind of a short message in case something is wrong. Okay, that's fixed. Which errors we still have? So add loadable to front is not present in invert type core loader. What's wrong with my core loader? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I know. I've got to change these. So what do I do with this? Append to front and on here. Oops. Same thing. Get. I wish I could disable these kind of error messages. Okay, there are only 4 left. Let's quickly see. Core timeline. Project remove file. I think I'd switch that over to core. No, core media. I started switching everything out to different core modules for the main reason. It was getting kind of practical to deal with all the things inside of one file. I had a file called GoZen server and I was using that for everything, but that was making things needlessly complicated. Okay. That's just this one. Let's see if there's any other errors for now. I hope not. I'll quickly open a folder. Is there anything that should not be seen in here? Yep. Nope. That's it. Back to my screen. Okay. I was thinking about switching to 4.4 to get the type dictionaries, but the problem with 4.4 is if I go to GitHub and I go into Godot, by example, not by example, if I go into the Godot engine, 4.4 is still a long way. If you look in the milestones, it's still like thousands open issues right now. Like they're over halfway, but there's still 1,115. And those are only the issues. I don't know about if you can see like open pull requests. Or does this like have everything like pull request and... Yeah, no, this includes pull requests and issues, kinda. Okay. But yeah, there are a lot. There are a lot left. Oh well. Let's see how 4.4 comes along. I hope it comes soon, because I really want to type dictionaries. It would save so much time and so much headache. Because right now I keep creating new instances of... I create new variables just so the auto-completion works correctly. Well, normally if I would... Let's take this one. This takes a long time to load. It's a 4K file. It's something with conversion from RGB to YUV that is taking a very long time. Okay, and it appeared. I don't know why it, like the icon first gets like very big and then it starts shrinking. I don't know why this happens. It's also something I need to look into. But we should be seeing something now. Normally playback should be working. Okay, so when the playhead changes, it does not want to work. Okay, let's work on that for today. So we need the timeline panel. So when we change the on-track edits, I don't think this signal exists anymore. Oh no. I thought it switched that over to... Okay, so there's still some things that I need to switch over to the core functions. Save data, load data, change occurred, set title, set frame rates. Set the playhead position. I think this should not be inside of the project file, but inside of core view. Let's just put this here. Playhead pause not declared in current scope. Playhead moved, that's probably going to be in projects. Do we want to save the playhead inside a project file? Probably yes. Okay, let's quickly see if the project still restarts, and then we can see from there what to do. Let's take a little bit of a smaller file that loads quicker. It's printing a lot of data. Why is it printing so much data? Okay, so after dragging the file, we should probably not have the file selected anymore. So let's quickly go to file box, file button. Okay, let's quickly reset. This stream will basically be bug fixing, I think. I only recently switched everything to core, but have not been able, to the core autoloads, and I have not really been able to properly work on everything. Okay, so this only gets called when I drag away from it. So we need to deselect. How do we deselect an item in Godot? Get viewport dot get active. Get active material, no. Get selected for a button. How do we unselect something? No, that's free item. There must be something in button, I guess. Paste button. Focus mode. Action modes. No. Okay, wait. If I if I open a scene, let's just open the file button. So filebox, does the button have like any kind of thing that is like active? Because outside the button while pressing it. Because right now it keeps saying that it was pressed. But it's also not really giving the correct information when it's pressed. So name to int, to integer. Why does it... Press open. Why does it give like an... No, that's a problem for later. How can I unselect something? There must be something focus. There must be something that I can like get and steal the focus. No, that's window focus. Grab focus, release focus. Okay. So let's try that one. Okay, so if I load it this time, maybe then it works. Because right now, every time when you want to like drag a file and then press play with space, it will always reselect the file, and that's not really very helpful. Okay. Stream starts playing. Whoops. Okay, that's that one gone. But it's also printing something else. Where can I find... Oh, whoops. I already found it. So when we set the playhead position, we should update frame force, I guess. That's still in projects. Why is it still in... It's not. Ah, crap. How about we just hope nobody sets it directly? Something I'll fix later. The argument up function append is not present in what's... So we need to force the frame to be set, but... I think we can just set the frame. Oh, hey Gigi. Finally, somebody in chat. Oops. It's been silent today. More silent than usual. Set frame. We set this to the current frame. And we set this one to true. And normally playback should be working again as before. So, oh, whoops. We start this one. How are you doing? Everything going well? Oh. Got the wrong SD card inside. This one is for here, and this one is for my camera. I literally just woke up. Finally got a week of school break. School break. Recently, it does not feel like I can have a break anymore. School break? Like autumn vacation then, or? Okay, so if I add this clip, normally when I change the playhead, this... Is this working? That's not working, that's why. Set playhead. But yeah, a week of holiday. Who knew that university was this loaded in terms of work? I bet you're in university now? When I think of university, I just think a lot more work than needs to be. I've never been to university. I have no idea how it goes. I had been considering going to university here in Japan, but yeah. Oh, hey, Aiden. Oh, finally some people in chat. Like, I'm kind of used to talking to myself, but... View.sets playhead pause a frame. We should probably... No, we can do that in here. A frame. But we have the playhead position, but then we also have the current frame. I think I'm doing something inefficient here. Because right now we have two ways of setting the frame. So I think we should remove current frame and just use the project.playhead position. Oh, whoops. No, clamp I to a frame should be clamped between 0 and... Normally project has like an end and PTS. Okay. But I don't think we can set that. I think setting this would not allow enough freedom for some people who make a module, so let's just leave it at this. But we need to update the frame first, and let's delete current frame, because I think this will just overcomplicate things. So let's remove this and just fix all the errors. Project dots. I'm doing something wrong here. I don't feel that this is working nicely. Like I know I'm doing something wrong here. Hmm. Set playhead position. So the only time when the playhead can change is when the user changes it manually, or when it's like auto playing. So if I set playhead position, it will only be called once. Like if you set the signal, so if like the thing that I'm struggling with now is like if a person like wants to change the position of the playhead, that will set off the entire motion of like changing the settings and such, but that may also trigger another signal that the playhead position has set. So it will set it again inside of the timeline. Or in core timeline for we have a playhead sets. A playhead was sets. That's probably a better name, a better way of naming this. So the playhead was set. We set the playhead, that turns to true. So when the whole thing goes, but on the other hand, other modules need to also set the playhead on the correct moment. So yeah, no, let's just do the way that I was thinking of doing it. So playhead position. Oh. Okay. Voila. But does it work inside of function names? Play the dots. Yep, it works. Okay. Okay, with this alt change, that should help lots. Oh. I think I'm almost done. Wait, set the audio clip frame. We pass in the playhead position. Do we need to? Well, let's leave that for now. Can't hurt. I think that's everything. So normally when I start now, normally it should work. No, something's going wrong. Something is... In the timeline panel, we cannot get the current frame. Core timeline dot set playhead position. Record subtitle in but okay, so we have a couple of core views inside of here, which should not be the case. We should not have any core views inside of here. So the thing that I need to achieve is that everything is inside of core. Oh, whoops. Oh wow, the latency is low this time on YouTube. Like I can hear myself. Like it's only a couple seconds behind this time. That's new. Normally it's like a very long time before like what I'm saying is being heard. Okay. But yeah, timeline module, default timeline panel should only be using core timeline. So on play pressed, we need to change this. Func play pressed voids core view dot on play pressed. So core timeline. Do we have any other core view? Core view, update frame force. Why will it update frame forced? Because we added a clip. A clip got added, so we should... How about we remove this one? On clip added dot no. Signal on clip dropped. We don't really need anything else. It's not used within the class, which is also not really good practice. Let's save it for now. So, core view. Core timeline dot on clip drop dot. Or we just add a on requests update frame dot I think that's probably a better naming for it. Else you would expect kind of to give a clip ID as well to what we're sending, to what we're emitting when using that signal. So you know, this is better. But there's way too much right now inside of the whole timeline panel. A lot of it needs to go, well, basically to the core. Like the pos to frame, frame to pos. I think these are functions that we could probably add in here. So calculations. Zoom is a float. No, it is present. Why? Ah, whoops. Comma. Okay, so same for the fits. We should add this to the whole. Yeah, let's also add. Well, let's first clean up this one a little bit. So track handling. Clip handling. Playback handling. Oh, oops. As add fits inside of here. So we have track, we have the duration, we have the PTS. And the a excluded clip, like the clip itself, if it's a clip that we're moving. For example, we drag clip ID 50, that we don't, like, that we ignore that data. So that should be correct. Some amount of cleanup right now. So set preview, that's something that's specific to this. Func drop clip data, that's also something specific to this. We cannot really do much about this. Core timeline. Too few arguments. Zoom. So we set the preview, invalid argument. Okay. Core timeline. Timeline. Same for here. Oh, yeah. So if timeline dot fits, what was the name again? So we have check clip fits. Let's copy this and add that to the other one. And we have another one, frame to pose, core timeline. Core timeline on clip dropped dot emits. We don't have this, we need to on request update frame dot emit. That makes more sense. And then here as well. And normally when after this, when everything is correct, when we drag the timeline head, it will update. Hopefully. I should implement something against like the whole dragging stuff, that it does not cause too much of a lag thing when people are like scrolling whilst, yeah. But I think that kind of implementation should be made inside of the panel itself and not into the core. Because I feel like if it's in the core, it would cause problems for other people, their modules. And that's kind of a recurring theme. Like I always need to make it, like, take in mind, how will other people try to make their own modules? We have this one, zoom. I don't know if I can like do this. So const tests. No, preload file. Preload file res does not exist. Oh, I did not. Wait. I can just do this? I had no idea. Okay, so I can use const for like preload stuff. But I can also just remove like the whole full path. I can just... Oh. So const... let's do this. But hey, bro. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Welcome to the stream, where I mainly talk to myself whilst working on a video editor, which is probably way too big of a challenge for me to complete. Nah, I do think I can, like, especially in the last couple of months, I've become a lot more confident that I can actually make this work. Right now, the main, like, for performance-wise, I have some issues, but that's mainly with FFmpeg. It's not even Godot. So, but yeah, even the performance issues that I'm facing right now are not anything bad. So, everything should work without too much issue. So let's go to preloads. And let's just replace it to path header. And this one to path track line. Oh, this will save a lot of time. Oh, there's another preload that we can change. Path clip button. So how's your day going? Having fun or the opposites? Which phone did go? Okay. My wife is on her way back home. I'll just let her know that I'm live streaming right now. Okay. It'd be fine, but she'll get some sleep. It is... Why? How can people stay awake at like midnight? I am getting like completely broken at 9 o'clock if I stay up past 9 o'clock. Does not happen often, happens sometimes. But how can you stay awake for so long? Coffee. My coffee is out. Coffee does not have any impact on me at all. I can drink like a cup of coffee before sleeping and I will not sleep any better or any worse. Frame tip was not found. Or timeline. You know, I can quickly blind people right now. Badam! Oh, whoops. Okay, and I can switch back. I actually like light theme. Like, I made a video about me switching to light theme, and honestly, if it were not for making videos, I think I will probably stick with the light theme. Like, I enjoy it a lot more. Right now, my cursor is not really very readable, but yeah. But I kind of started really liking light theme. Oops. I haven't slept on 2 days. How about not drinking coffee before sleeping then? You know what? Like, I had a lot of trouble sleeping, and one of the ways that I fixed it was getting a better pillow. Like, honestly, getting a good pillow can have a very big impact. Wait, I'll quickly get it. Like, honestly, I had a ton of trouble sleeping, and like at least sleeping comfortably. And I knew that it was probably my pillow. My pillow was very soft, but I like to sleep kind of like high. Sometimes we stayed in like ryokans or hotels, and they had like very thick, hard pillows, and that's what I need. I need a hard pillow, and it needs to be high, which is not easy to find here in Japan. But I finally found one, and it has kind of like a harder area for my neck, and then a softer area for my head. This pillow has given me so much better sleep than all my old pillows. Like, since I moved to Japan for like 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, I switched pillows like 3 times right now. And it's the first one that I actually found that made me sleep a lot better. Like, I've always been kind of a difficult sleeper, but with that pillow, I sleep like an angel. Unless I'm sick like a couple of days ago, then I, don't sleep at all. Oh. Gotta try then. Yeah, or like just try making your pillow harder or something. Put something underneath like a towel or something and see if it works. Like, the height can also make a big difference already. And like, because of the hard neck area, my head stays in place. So I also don't really turn that much at night anymore. This probably also helps a lot by just staying asleep. It's a dumb thing, a small thing, but it helped me, so... Sleep is important. Without sleep, you can't really do that much. And I'll quickly do... this. I feel more energetic. let's change the energy meter. Okay. To do add support for new clips and move clips. I think I did that already. Like, right now, new clips and yeah. The only time I never stayed awake for like multiple days was with the birth of my first kid. My first kid, when he was born, he needed to go to a different hospital, and that was just a nightmare. I got home like very late at night, and then the moment that I closed my eyes, I got a telephone like, there's something wrong. He needs to go to a different hospital. Can you go? I'm gonna get some sleep. Have a good one. I may make. When I have free time. Okay. Have a good night. Hopefully you can sleep a little better. Also, what was it again? Chocolate milk with honey. Warm chocolate milk with honey. That also helped a lot. to get over my jet lag when I also couldn't sleep. So yeah, maybe helps for you as well. Let's see. Are there any visible errors, like noticeable errors, things that don't work? Because I want to do this. Oh. We change the playhead directly. We should not do this. So core timeline dots set playhead position. Why? Is it because I'm just clicking? No. No, this is working. So this one is not working. And if this one is not working, this one is not working. So it update frame forced. Force frame update is probably better. Huh? Okay, so set frame. Normally this should work. So it is doing something, it's just not working. It does not want to work. Why is this one not working? How? Okay, so this is working. So why is nothing... Find which clip is there. Does it just like... It just goes to 0. For some reason, it cannot find the clip. The current clips are not being set. So it must be returning null. But why? It returns 4. So it basically cannot find anything. Why can it not find anything? But when we do play, when we play the clip, then it suddenly works. I think I know. I think I know. Nope, I don't know. Why is it giving an issue? Ah. Yay. Okay, so it goes in here. Does it go in here? It does not. Why is it... Ah. So I have the playhead position, but then we also have... like that. Playhead.pos minus I. Wait. Is there any 99 that we see? There is not. Wait, why isn't there any? This will be a difficult one to solve, I think. Why is it not working? What am I doing wrong? This is user error. I just don't know where. Oh, and Godot crashed again. Can I like change the amount of like... No, editor script, no. Like I do feel that's the reason why it's crashing is because of the messages. So if I could do that, like change that, maybe then the whole issue will stop of Godot crashing. Oh, well, let's be more careful. Let's disable those prints for now, and let's quickly do this. It should not be printing those 999s. But why is it? So 1, 2, 3. Why is there a 99? Where does Oh. So wait. If track ID track ID is, well, let's change it. Well, it does not really matter. So if it's 1, Uh. Oh, okay. There is a mistake happening here. This will be an or. Wait. If track size is 0, then we should... Oh, wait, eh? If this is 0, we should just return null, because... Wait, why is it... Okay, so... If there are no clips available in that track, then we just return null. So we also don't need this check anymore. Okay, so that will disable this. So that will save some performance. So if there are no clips, we turn null. If the playhead position in track, then if it's the exact same one, then we don't even need to like look for it. We can just display it directly, like give it directly. Else playhead position. If this is smaller than the smallest available one inside of the keys of tracks, because all the instances, all the keys are the start points, then we just return null. Okay. And now as we go through all of this. Okay. Let's launch this one again. Oh. Okay. Okay, so let's quickly clean this because else Godot will crash again. Why is it still like trying to find a clip when I press in here? Also, why is it not going down? Oh, wait, no. But this is like looking a lot. Why can it not find the clip? Okay, let's clean this. So at 57, there should be something. Normally when it resets No. Normally it should reach this, yeah, okay. So wait, what? Why did it not do anything? How? It does it multiple times. Is it because I'm like dragging or something? Let's. If a frame is not the same as dot play position, then let's do that. Else it did not move. That will probably help a little with this issue. Okay, that does seem to help a lot. And for some reason now it works properly here as well. So okay, I don't know what that problem was. It does come across 57. So wait, it stops at 57. It does stop at 57. So something is going wrong. Wait, now it's not even printing the track ID anymore as well. Why? Wait, but why does it change so much? It does not make sense. Okay, so it still goes 2 times on clicking and on. But why does it go 2 times? Wait. Why? It like adds an extra number to it. Why, when I release the button, does it? Right. That one makes sense. This one? I only have one monitor. That's it. I don't want more. One is more than enough. I have my internet on one page. I have my files on one. I have my coding screen on the other one, and then Godot on another one. Like I just use multiple desktops. That's more than enough. I don't need multiple screens. Yes, for live streaming, reading chat is kind of annoying, but that's why I have this phone. But sadly, I have not found a way today of how enabling having a split screen of YouTube chat and Twitch chat. So this is my solution of having chat on screen, which is against Twitch terms of services. So I hope I can fix that by next stream to have them on my phone instead. But yeah, I only need one monitor. I don't see the point of having multiple. Wait, so boss is sending a lot, but it's different from moved. Why is there a difference? I got the main control.get local mouse position.x. So dots. But that does not work, I guess. I didn't know showing chat is against Twitch terms of services. It is, but it's like Twitch multi-chats, like terms of services. There are guidelines, and it does not allow you to move to different things. By the way, this is a good example of how light mode should be. Not everything very wide. I don't even think, or maybe it's just my color settings that are not 100% correct yet. Oh no, background color is FF, is it? Okay, it is, but at least the other part's not. So you do not use third-party services that combine activity from other platforms or services on your Twitch stream during a simulcast, such as merging chat or other features. Just having them displayed separately is also against terms of services because you're still combining them on your stream, or like on the final image that you're sending to Twitch. I'm a small Twitch user, especially looking at my chats. There's nobody chatting in it, but that could cause issues. So that's one of the reasons why I have not been multi-streaming recently. But I want, like, especially with No 0 Days November coming up, I kind of want to try to do more multi-streaming again. Well, more streaming in general. Um, on main GUI event is released. On your phone, you could just use Streamlabs chatbox widget. Yeah, but I don't like that. You probably need some kind of like account for that. I'm really getting allergic to trying to like having accounts for everything. Um, like I think normally I can have. Can I? Oh no. I thought I would be. I was able to like open two different views on my phone, like two different like Chrome views, but apparently not. Or can I? Oh yeah, no, I can. So I was thinking about just creating a script to have like the chatbox URL for YouTube here, chatbox URL for Twitch here. So that's probably what I'll be doing for the next stream. But it's just kind of yeah, pain to set up because I will always have to copy the chatbox URLs every time before starting the stream. So I may create a script that automatically uploads that on GitHub or sends it to my phone. Or maybe I just create a quick program for my phone with Godot that uses the Chromium API stuff, framework stuff, so I can have two windows open at the same time. And then together with the whole OBS stuff, I can create the WebSocket stuff that I can just enter the URLs for it inside of here, inside of like a window that I could make. I can make it very complicated, but for now, I don't really care too much. Woo, coding! You know what else is fun? Light modes! I like blinding people. I like this shortcuts. Oh, we have new people in chat. Hey Ash, hey BGD. Yeah, it's not fully light. Like the previous one that I was using was completely white. I'm not 100% like convinced that I would actually switch to this paper thing, but for writing YouTube scripts, that it actually is kind of helpful to have a light mode. YouTube suggested you to me. Oh wow. Thanks for joining. Why would they suggest you to me? I'm mainly programming Godot, by the way. Me too. You're famous now. How do you feel? Same. So 3 people got here because of you to how? Like I've been streaming now for like around 2 hours, and now people are joining. Well, there are only 4 people joining, so I like to code things a lot as well. Well, I'm coding a video editor right now, so if you really want like a nice programming project that takes away most of the time of your life, program a video editor. It's a lot of fun. This is where the action is getting better, I can tell. He decided it's time to give you views. Yeah, my live streams never have done very well on YouTube, but I feel like getting discovered from doing live streams on YouTube is a lot more difficult. Kind of like the music sequencer I've been working on for a while. I think I will stick with coding visual novels. Sounds way easier than a video editor. Coding visual novels, I have been thinking about creating like a visual novel editor stuff. But the problem is I never really like got into making visual novels, so I'm not 100% certain what is needed. But I like creating systems, even if I will never really use them. So RenPy, and then you also have Visual Novel Maker, VN Maker or something. Why do I hear like something very strange outside? No. I was coding, yeah, ambitious projects. I have way too many ideas for ambitious projects. I hate RenPy so much, I use Godot instead. It's, like, the thing with RenPy, I tried choosing it, but I felt like a visual novel, it's not too difficult to make. So why limit yourself to a project, to like a specific program, when you can just create most of the functionality yourself and have the flexibility of having extra features in it? On reading MIDI files. Well, maybe you could help. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how to encode the audio to send to FFmpeg. I need to research how to read font files. Reading font files is not too difficult, I think. And this does not look like Windows. You must be based, I see. No, this is Windows. It's just a custom theme. Yeah, I love using Windows to have advertisements in my file explorer. No. Yeah, I did make a video about like the whole Windows thing, like asking people why do people still use Windows nowadays? But yeah, I did not know Windows versus Linux is kind of a heated topic. So yeah, I did not 100% enjoy the comments that I received, but I also did receive a couple of very good comments. Like, Neophytes Arts. Oh. Why? Oh, whoops. To make it fully complete, like, this is my keyboard. I have another half, but it's a little bit too low. Like, yeah. Hey, Arco. Wow, the stream is getting lively. Why are so, like... I did not know that YouTube would actually recommend a stream of like just like how many people were watching at the time? Like not that many. So like it's kind of, is this still updating? I don't think this is updating anymore. Oh well. Iron Art says my daily drive, but Windows for game dev. Yeah. I should really have a Windows machine to like test my video editor as well that I'm making, because it's like I am running into troubles of like not 100% being able to figure out mistakes that are happening inside of Windows with the whole FFmpeg stuff. I need Windows, but I don't want Windows. Right now, my wife's PC is also using Linux. My laptop that I use when I go to a co-working space here also has Linux, so I turned myself over to I turned my wife over to Linux just because if she runs into trouble, it's a lot easier for me to fix that compared to on Windows where I have to look up on Google the whole time how to fix things. She's also using Arch, although not i3. Like, I don't think she will be able to use i3. Who doesn't hate Windows? People who like to play games. YouTube algorithm just picks random things on the internet and decides to send it to thousands random people. Yeah, apparently. I'm kind of like shocked with how many people suddenly started joining, so I kind of forgot what I was doing. Yeah, this one. So this is working, I think. Yeah, this should only work once now. I have a friend. Now I like to play games. Linux is fine for like basically most things now, which is good. Not bad. Like, I don't know why people keep saying that Linux is not good for games. Like for online games, I could kind of understand it because of like the whole anti-cheat stuff. But I've been playing a lot of games. I don't really play games. My last couple of games were a couple of years ago, but I never really had problems, even with like things like Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs. I could not play Watch Dogs 2, but that's mainly because my PC is kind of garbage. No offense, but yeah, you're not really the strongest one when it comes to GPU power. Um, I have a friend of mine who also always complained about Windows and he likes games. I told him to switch to Linux. The video it's still a work in progress. It like I have my subtitle thing that I still need to make, the render menu. So far I have some advanced settings, but it does not really like it works, but not really. And that's kind of a problem. Like I can export the video itself, but I cannot export audio yet. So the video editor is open source, by the way, and it's going to be released for Windows and Linux. Next month, I'm doing no 0 days November again, just like last year, which means every single day of the month, I'll be making a video or making progress on GoZen or maybe on something else if I want to have a short break of GoZen. The only problem is next month, we're also expecting baby number 2. So yeah, let's see if I can hold up the whole schedule. You should you should remove Windows support. Yeah. The problem is too many people still use Windows. I don't want to 100% support it, but as long as it's functional enough, then I'm fine. But my first priority is still Linux, and that will always be like that. I don't really want to troubleshoot too much on Linux on Windows, so yeah. Linux is the only to fanboy. I prefer older games, so Linux works well for me. One of my most favorite games are like the old Lego games. I have not played them in some time, so maybe they're just garbage and I just have like a wrong memory about them. But like Lego Rock Raiders, that was such a difficult game for me that I really enjoyed it. I liked games that made it difficult, but also that were like interesting enough into like figuring out how do they work. Like that was like my main reason for playing games when I was young. I wanted to figure out how the coding behind it worked. Same for like one of the first RPGs, like MMORPGs that I really liked a lot was Lord of the Rings. For one specific reason. When you were riding a horse and you go on a hill, your horse also starts tilting. That was something that I found so strange that I had not seen before in any games. Normally when you walk on a hill with your horse would stay like horizontal with legs in the air and half in the mountain. But for some reason, that game has like proper like not really physics, but like calculations to make the horse actually like appear with the feet on the mountain and not in the air or in the mountain. Like that was my main reason for playing games, and that MMORPG was like one of the main reasons like to like really push myself into learning how game development works. Inverse kinematics, I don't think it goes that far. Like it just looks like the model is tilted. So I think it's used like a raycast to figure out in what kind of rotation it should put the model. I think that's the only thing. I don't think there's anything like inverse kinematics going on in Lord of the Rings Online. The Lego game with pizza delivery, Lego Island, I think that's one. Yeah, Lego Island or something. I code in Scratch sometimes still because it's just fun. I actually had a teaching job here in Japan that I was like teaching English, but one of the places that I went to, they also had programming lessons in this like in the neighboring place. But the English teacher that I was teaching with, like you always teach with a Japanese person, she was also the programming teacher, whilst she did not know programming. So during like our break times or like when there were no English students, I was teaching her programming in Scratch, so she would at least know how to deal with the students and how to teach the lessons, because that company was terrible and did not provide any training for the staff. So yeah, I would switch to Linux if company work on their Linux supports. There is a lot of software that just does not work on Linux yet, and it kind of frustrates me that a lot of companies still don't see Linux as an actual operating system. Like Look at Logitech. Are there programs working on Linux yet? Look at Elgato. I don't have anything from Elgato. That's for this kind of reason. I yeah. There's a lack. There's really a lack of support for Linux, which again I just find it a shame. Okay. So why is this not working? I think that has to do with my view panel, kinda. Like, I keep looking in the wrong places, I think. As long as it's not playing, it's not showing. Wait, for LID views the size, view texture. No, this is also something I should probably transfer. Wait, on current frame changed. Set frame. Oh, wait, I know where this is going wrong. Got error dot. That's on. Like, we don't change the current frame, I think. We forget to call that one. So what I could do is kind of cheat, I think. Oh, whoops. On current, no, update force. That's just, oh, whoops. Valve is awesome. I like Valve a lot because of them with the whole Proton thing. I basically add all my software, all my games that I want to play inside of Valve, inside of Steam, and it works. It just works. I don't really need to change any settings. There are only a couple of games that I run into trouble with when I'm using it, and most of the time it has to do with the fact that they're made in Unity. So yeah, it's like something with Unity games using Proton that gives issues. Default cube. Oh wait, NeoVim Godot setup. Last I tried it, the LSP was awful. The LSP got better. I'm still running in a couple of problems. For example, if Godot crashes and I restart it, I also have to reopen Vim and choose my shortcut for connecting to the Godot server. That's like one of the issues that I'm facing right now, but other than that, I don't really run into any other issues. For me, the LSP, it just works. Like, I did make a video about it to like tell people, like show people how to do it, how to get NeoVim working with Godot. Because I struggled a lot, but I really enjoy all the shortcuts. Also, time to blind people again. How many people are like watching on their phone or in like a dark room? Like if, yeah, no, I think I switched that. Yeah, no. I was also using like, my last video was about how I switched to light mode, and I did a lot of like everything in light mode. Discord in light mode honestly looks terrible. Don't do it. And Discord in light mode, terrible. Godot in light mode, also terrible. But there was another one. Kden Live. Kden Live in light mode is terrible. And that's something I really want to do with my video editor. Have a proper light team that is actually usable and not implemented like a joke, like light mode inside of Discord. On a laptop, in my room, in a dark room. On a laptop with light on. I found a workaround for Unity issues. Ish. Unity. That was my first game engine that I used. They did like a whole like the whole payment thing. Like it did not really affect that many. Well, at least so far as I know, it did not affect too many people directly. But yeah, after that, how like to just change their terms of services like that? That's all previously made games would also be part of it. I think that was kind of like a bad move. The one Unity game I play. Like I got given a key from Bite Me Games for their recent game. Wait, that's. Am I showing my face? Yes, now I am. I don't know what I can show on YouTube and what not, so I just do this. And back to my screen. Normally this should show my screen again. Yep. That's one thing. Live streaming, having a second monitor will be helpful, but yeah. So Bite Me Games, they recently released a new game, if I can find it. I don't often look through all their videos. Yeah, Unicycle Pizza Time. It's a fun game, but changing the settings just breaks the game. And yeah, they don't support Linux natively. It's all through Proton that they use it, because on the Steam Deck it works fine. It does not work fine on all the other systems. We have 7 viewers. It's been sometimes we got to like 7 concurrent viewers. You'll own nothing and be happy. What am I missing? I used GameMaker first too, but then I became dissatisfied with it. I have used GameMaker very briefly, but never even got further than just exploring the UI. Can do what I want to do. Yeah. Chrome. No, I don't use Chrome. I use Chromium, and I even use like a different, like a custom version of Chromium that I customize myself a little to not have like all the telemetry stuff and such. So yeah, not Chromium, not Chrome. Also not 100% Chromium. I want to switch to a different browser, but I got too used to using Chrome, and to switch everything around, like Firefox also has issues, like all browsers have issues. So here's my thing, here's my problem. I am making a video editor because video editing on Linux is terrible. You have DaVinci Resolve, but the codec support is lacking. Even if you get the Pro version, it's lacking. Then you have Kdenlive, which is supposed to be like the best video editor for Linux, but if Kdenlive is the best video editor for Linux, then I'm very, very disappointed with the whole video editing world on Linux. So I'm making my own video editor. And right now, performance is already better than on Linux. Well, my test version that I made, like this is the full version that I'm making, that needs to be fully modular, open source, which is causing a little bit of a delay of like making stuff work. Yeah. Path to node is invalid. View sub viewport. Why would that be an issue? Oh, well, problem for later. You'll own nothing and be happy. That wasn't that like a quote from Ubisoft? I think Ubisoft were the people who did that. Best video editor for Linux is actually Blender. I tried editing on Blender. Maybe I just did not give it enough of a shot, but I did not really like the experience. But honestly, like something I could have probably done was just contribute to Blender to the video editor. That could have been something that I could have done, and I would probably have saved myself a lot of headaches. But I've learned a lot during this entire journey. Like I've been working on my own video editor now for 1.5 years. And right now it's just puzzling together all the pieces that I've made, and normally everything should work. Like I got everything working except for audio exporting, but I recently found out how to make that work. So yeah. Took me 2 hours and it was 6-second video. Right now, the export speeds is as fast as Kdenlive does. You can get Chrome on Linux, so I know it's... No, you can get Chrome on Linux if you go yay min ss Chrome. Like you can get... No, wait, not like this. The way that I did it, I had a custom script that will just take the deb file and put all the files in the correct places. That was basically how I used Chrome before, because I was actually first using Chrome. But yeah, it has an official .deb file, and that was, yeah. So I'm half joking about the Blender thing. I just found one use case. Yeah, please name any video editor on Linux that you like using, that does not cause issues or does not give you extra work, like converting your video files into giant-sized files. Like, I actually created a file. I don't know if I should show it. Man, let's... what is GoZen? I made this file because I want to get like a clear guideline for myself of like what GoZen actually should be and should aim towards. So I have not uploaded it to the repo because I'm still kind of working on this whole thing. So the problem: Linux users don't have the luxury of being able to choose between many different video editors, with most of the existing tools being buggy, outdated, or just difficult to modify. So for creators, especially those on Linux, the only robust option is DaVinci Resolve, but the limited hardware support and the limited codec issues make it so many people avoid it. Oh. I don't use Chrome. Yeah, don't. I was fiddling with it and decided it wasn't for me. FFmpeg. FFmpeg it's a pain to deal with, but once you get the hang of it, it gets easier. And without FFmpeg, I will not be able to do it. Kdenlive is good enough. That's probably the best way to describe it. But it is extremely buggy. Like, I think I can replicate any of my issues in like a matter of 5 seconds. So let's open Kdenlive. Like, one of the issues that I was facing is if I put a color effect on a clip. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, I actually have a video of this. Like, this was also happening. Like, it's just random issues. Let's take this one. Like, if I add a file effect and I will change the position to different tracks, for some reason the coloring will not work anymore. And I'm not certain if this is like a MPV issue, like the whole framework that all video editors use on Linux. Like, for some reason, all video editors are using the exact same framework. And that framework is great, but also kind of buggy. So, by example, let's add some color grading to this file. Wait, I am showing my screen, right? Yeah. So let's add a red gamma so it's like very noticeable. If I cut this and I switch this to like a second file, then sometimes it just crashes. Normally this does not work. Why does it work this time? Why does things always work on a live stream? But why is it so slow? Like, okay, let's count. 1, 2. Okay, so 2 seconds to change the whole speed. Let's add that file. Like, it takes a little bit of time to like add it in here. It does take time because like right now the biggest issue is getting all the data to do the needed things for like frame seeking. I have not included like a loading thing. Also, GoZen, the default timeline, because everything can be changed in GoZen, the default timeline includes the audio on the clips itself, so it does not have separate audio clips. So if I play this and I go to the next part, voila, less than a second. Less than a second. This is 4K footage, live playback. Less than a second. Like, this is 4K footage directly played back. Like, it does not fit in 1080p window that I have right now. Like, I don't have any like resizing effects yet. But because I don't use that framework that is used by all other places, like all other things, video editors, we don't run into the same kind of issues that all the other Linux video editors have. Ever noticed how the chat box on YouTube live chat isn't actually a text box? Yeah, I hate this LMO. It randomly decides to clear all text, and surfing doesn't work on this either. Yeah, the YouTube chat, I'm also not that big of a fan. Is it MPV? What is the framework that what is the framework that all things use? I thought it was whoops. Kden Live. MLT. So the MLT framework is causing a lot of issues for people, like for video editors on Linux. And basically all video editors on Linux are using that framework. Yeah, Melt, MLT. I was thinking about also using it, but then I started realizing, like, wait, all these video editors have like the same kind of issues, and then I just thought, from why use a framework? Let's just use FFmpeg directly, and I'm glad I did. Like, basically all effects will be applied by GPU inside of Godot on the frames, and that's also how they will get exported. So performance should be a lot better. On the one hand, you can use Melt to run a script to edit videos. On the other hand, it's slow. Yeah, it's not a like we just did the test. It is slower. Like, I'm implementing everything by myself. Like, yes, it takes longer to actually like put the video inside of the editor. Like, it takes a little bit more loading time, but that's also something I will normally fix with hardware decoding in the near future. So yeah. Let's use this one again for now. So why does it not work when normally I thought I fixed this. Oops. I think this is just a view panel issue. Like this. Hey, wasn't there like a update frame forced? I should probably oh, whoops. Does GD script introduce any slowness to the video decoding and encoding? Nope, not at all. I did some testing so far, and I did not see any way that GD script or even the GD extension was causing issues in delays. The only delay that I'm facing right now is FFmpeg, like SWSCAL, which has to convert the image from UF 420p to RGB, and for encoding RGB to UF. So the moment I get a shader working that can convert the data, then basically there are no bottlenecks anymore, and we can have full performance, the way that FFmpeg was intended to be used. So basically, video editing, like decoding and encoding, will be very fast once I get the whole hardware decoding properly working. The encoding may require a little bit of work because the whole way that shaders work. But I guess I think I found a way to like adjust that. So yeah, let's see how things work. But I think I found a way to easily convert UF to RGB and in reverse through shaders without needing the whole compute shaders, which require forward plus modes. So technically, GoZen will also still work inside of a browser, which I'm very happy about. Like, one of the goals is also to be able to edit videos remotely. So you have a server, by example, which runs GoZen, and you put all your video files on that. And what you have on your PC is just the UI to interact with the server. So no need for transferring files between the server. Basically, you upload all your files to like a NAS server, and if your NAS server allows to like run programs on it, like run servers on it, basically you can edit videos by using your NAS performance without using your PC. So basically you will be able to edit 4K, 8K videos, as long as your server is powerful enough, from a Raspberry Pi. Yay! I have a lot of plans, and the plans that I have set up out are possible to achieve. I don't want to like set out plans that will not be able to achieve. Like before I do these kind of like things of like, oh, this will be possible, this will be possible, I actually do some kind of testing before saying those claims. I don't want to make false promises. That's also why I stopped saying like deadlines, like, this version will, like the next version or this feature will be implemented by this time. I kind of stopped doing that. I only give like very rough guidelines now, just to like avoid that from happening. There are issues. Wait, method expected one argument but called with 0. No, we don't expect an argument. But we do probably need an argument for here. So we probably should set this to project.playhead position. So let's quickly restart this. The whole starting up of GoZen will become faster. Normally I can make it start up in like less than a second. Oh, yes. Okay, we have searching. So let's quickly take this 4K file again. Take some time to implement, and let's see how much quicker it is than Kdenlive to scroll through the 8K footage. Normally this should be very quick. So let's take this file. Oh, let's take this file, and voila. Okay. Do you guys, like, there is a delay, but that's mainly from the processing of the frame from RGB to UF. In playback mode, it should play back properly, which in Kdenlive is not always possible. So already, my video editor is more performant than Kdenlive. Plus, I can add effects, and because we don't use the MLT framework, it does not need to do the whole conversion inside of the whole, like kind of like the way that everything is being processed. So Godot is taking care of that by using the GPU, which is not something that Kdenlive is not utilizing. I think hardware support is still not even supporting. Yeah, warning. Changes to GPU processing, it still is not a thing. And that is because of MLT apparently. But they also use a separate library for it, Move It. Last time that I tried this was just crashing the whole time and full of problems. Like, yeah, it takes some time to add it to my project in in GoZen. But like, this is bad. This takes so long. But if it's playing, it takes like a second to start playing as well. Like if I'm playing and moving, like if you listen, like when I press play, there's like a good second delay when I quickly press play. And when you edit videos like very closely, you will press play often in a row. So yeah, I don't really work with 4K footage, but my editor can do it better than Kden Live already. Yay! After this project, next make a browser that actually allows you to watch videos GPU accelerated. I have been thinking about making a browser. The only problem is it's not as simple as just taking the HTML and CSS and displaying it on screen, sadly enough. If it's just that, I could possibly do it. But the whole thing with JavaScript as well, implementing that and the functionality for that, that's where the problems come in. I could take the Chromium framework and just change a ton of it, but yeah, let's keep it with the video editor right now. Yeah. But have I ever noticed how... JavaScript is cringe. I've only ever used JavaScript very briefly, and I don't like it, I don't hate it. Same for PHP, I don't like it, I don't hate it. If I press escape key in visual mode and it saves the file. Let's add a change. Let's go to V. Nope. Nope, apparently not. I've never really had that, but I save my file like crazy. Like, from the smallest change, I will save the file. Huh. Isn't that because like you have some kind of like auto-saving setup? Oh no, okay, apparently it's a bug then. Yeah, no, I've never really ran into that kind of a problem with NeoVim. Well, granted, like I've only been using NeoVim now for like actively since June. Like ever since I switched to my split keyboards, I've been basically using NeoVim. This has saved the pain in my wrist. Like this really has changed a lot of keyboards. Having a good keyboard that's somewhat ergonomic helps a lot. Plus, I don't move my hands anymore. I can use my PC so easily now. LTDstore.com, not sponsored. A NeoVim distro, does that exist? No, probably. Some. Yep, I can still ask them questions. Let's quickly make a commit that that's working. So we have clip data. I added a... let's just commit that. I think there's... commit. And this is part of... core timeline and core view 012, 011. That's another thing. Having this what's it called again? Git, lazy Git. I really like this to like interact with Git. It's so much easier. I used to use the terminal for everything, but using lazy Git, so nice. Like something I really like as well. That probably like it is possible in other programs, but the fact that I don't need to move my hands, I can just add like a couple of lines and that's it. Like I don't need to do any like. Yeah, like I can add all these things and leave things out. That's something I never used to do when I was... that's something I never used to do when I was just using Visual Code. But this is so nice. Oh wait, we have a new person on Twitch. We had the first active person on Twitch. Major finger. Which one is major one? Get you eyes is a super simple one. Banger name. I know it's against like Twitch terms of service, but at least this way people can still interact with each other. Only I have the major finger. Oh wow. I think I should keep my thoughts for myself because that's probably also against like terms of service. BGD, you're not helping for distracting my head. Let's have a quick look on this one here first. Pum pum pum. If you're not distracted while coding, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, probably. I actually don't use like background music anymore whilst coding because it distracts me too much. Also, like, there's almost nothing on my walls right now because it just helps to not distract me. But during live streams, I get more work done, but I also get more distracted. TOS, terms of service. Especially the Twitch terms of service. It's, yeah, bad. I do something, it doesn't distract me, I also jam to it. Any noise distracts. Yeah, any noise distracts for me especially. Like I have my kid in the background right now that I can kind of hear, but it's not distracting me too much, but it does get me out of my concentration every now and then. But since I moved to this room, it has been helping a lot. I do need to do something about the sound, about the echo. Like normally you don't hear the echo right now, but there is a very big echo in this room right now because like it's basically like walls. We don't really have any furniture except for the sofa behind me, but we don't have any like legs on it. Everything is low to the floor except for the desk. So yes, that's i3wm. I don't have multiple monitors, so just having this, it's helpful. I can easily switch between things. I like this setup. Uh-oh. I thought I broke my system. Need them acoustic panel things. Yeah, the problem with those acoustic panel things, they're all kind of ugly black. Like yes, we have like the better colored ones, but I don't want to spend more than my monthly income on some panels because my monthly income right now is not that high. Like right now, I'm basically doing this as my job. I do YouTube and I program, and that's how I earn, mainly through Ko-fi. By the way, Ko-fi supporters, thank you very much for making everything possible. Like without you guys, I would not be able to keep going. And back to me. Yeah, back to me. Yeah, a tiling window manager. I feel a tiling window manager is all you need. When live streaming again, it's kind of annoying that you don't know for 100% what's happening on your stream, but yeah. Actually, what is my sound set up on? Yeah, HDMI. I have a laptop with one screen, so yeah, I use Plasma because that's what I set up, and I don't know what to use because I'm dealing with window manager issues. What kind of window manager issues are you facing? For 2 years, and I switched to Qtile because I know a decent amount of Python and it works great. I have not since I started using Arch, I've always been using i3. I don't know why I chose i3, but it looked like the easiest one to set up, and it was easy enough, so yeah, kind of just stick with it. Oh, I like how fast it is. Save. But I have a print statement inside of here, so let's quickly find the print statement. Okay, and that should normally do it. I need type dictionaries. Like, the amount of times that I need to create a variable just so I can like get the functions from it, it's annoying. Plasma is kind of jank with hibernating for me, as it can sometimes break, needing me to restart. No, I have the same thing on my laptop. I think that's just a Windows issue, a Linux issue. My laptop that I use for my piece, for my television, it sometimes just gets like stuck and does not properly like shut down or like go into sleep mode. And it's just kind of like stuck in a loop that I cannot get out of. Nothing on screen, it's just black. So I always need to like hard reset the laptop. Are you also using a laptop? Nandatake. Oh wow, where did we say like what do we use? Oh well. I think it mostly I think was an issue with Wayland. I don't even use Wayland. I don't want to use Wayland right now because I'm too used to i3 and I don't want to have to change my config file. Like yes, I know you can like change it automatically to like Sway or something. But I don't want to set things up like I like when my windows tile like this. I don't want them to tile in a specific pattern. I want to, yeah. I'm a very difficult person. I use i3 and Arch just because I don't want to have too many things on my system. That's the main reason why I use Arch. Okay, my to-do list. What else do I need to do? Let's look at my inbox. A lot. Add hardware decoding. I really want to get hardware decoding working, but for that I need to get the shaders working. And if I get the shaders working, that will just introduce kind of a lot of issues with the GD extension. Like, for this to work, I need this one. I think I put it in his... Yeah, I need... That, yeah. The right-click menus and such, like... I can possibly move this to do already. The effects panel, I don't want to work with effects yet. I'm still trying to convert everything to like the whole core modules. I want people to be able to make a module. If they want a different timeline with some extra features, I want to make it as easy as possible for them to do it. So all core functionality, what is needed, and nothing extra, should be readily available for people to use inside of the global files. I've been using Wayland for like a year and it's mostly fine for me. I have a very old GPU in my system. Can I see it like with NeoFetch? I have a I have a GTX 760. My previous one was a 470, I think. And the one that I used in Belgium before moving to Japan was a 650. This is like the best GPU I've ever owned. TLDR, working on open source does not really pay much, so upgrading hardware goes a little bit slower. XDO tool. What is XDO tool? Mine is an RTX 2060. Oh. I envy you. I've been wanting to play Watch Dogs 2, but my PC cannot handle it. Even Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I had to play it in the lowest possible quality to even play it at all. And then it was still like at a very low frame rate. It was basically like I was watching a movie. Oh, yeah, we have a follower. Thanks for following. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 20 minutes? Oh, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Wow. Wayland doesn't have a way to globally read inputs yet. Yeah. Maybe it I think it does have a thing, but yeah. I feel Wayland is still too much in like an alpha stage for me to like actually switch over. Plus also my GPU. Yeah. Oh, hey! Hey, Decotail. Everything is going kind of well. Like, we got a lot of new people in the chat. Apparently, YouTube started recommending my live stream, so yeah. How are you? How are you going? How are you going? How are you doing? My English is starting to disappear. Right now, GoZen is starting to like work a lot more properly, so I still need to switch some of the things out. Timeline panel, there is still things that should not be inside of here. It is okay, English is bad. I could talk in Japanese, but I don't think many people will understand me. I joined your stream from Discord. Oh! My Japanese very bad. Watashi no Nihongo mo ammari jouzu janai. Especially like the politeness forms, there's still something I often struggle with. I just woke up, it's early here. Right now it's 5:40 here. I just remembered it's my turn to cook. I'll need like 10 minutes, I think, to make food. So, yeah. I think in 20 more minutes I will probably need to start preparing foods. Whilst playing, playhead moving. I think these are all things that I should put. Now, whilst playing not. Playhead moving. Though I think this... Watashi no Nihongo wa... Sugoi dekai. I don't know how to respond to that. It's 1:40 a.m. for me now. 10:40 a.m. You just... Eh? Oh, no. Yeah, I know, very big. 9:04 in Spain, and tonight they changed the time, so I'm confused. So, the lights and the daylight saving time. We don't have that in Japan. Yay! No switching all the clocks. No having to fiddle with that. Okay, so I think these are the playhead moving answers. I will just... should I? I think the whole playhead moving thing is actually kind of helpful for performance. I don't see like... Yeah, let's... Okay, but this will break stuff. No, this needs to be... core timeline. Yep. FCITX Mosque. I don't know which one I'm using. Yeah, I'm also using Mosque. I think I'm using FCITX 5. Because the first one just did not want to work on my system anymore for some reason. Am I? Yeah, FCITX 5. Oops. I wish it would type directly inside of Alacrity, but I think it's an alacrity problem. I still don't know how to pronounce the name of my terminal. Yeah. I don't like that it does not directly type it and it's through the IME window. Yeah, not a fan. I like the whole idea of having a Godot application suite. We already have Pixelorama, RPG in a Box, Material Maker. Hope to see GoZen featured like that. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. I still need to like make a video for like the whole... like the submission showcase. When is the deadline? Submissions close on November 1st. I only have like 3 more days left to make it usable enough to submit. What are submission guidelines? Why don't they put submission guidelines in before it? Your game or tool has to be made in Godot. If your game or it cannot be submitted again, so you can only submit it once. Ow. Oh, it cannot be submitted again. So I guess I should wait for next year, when like GoZen is usable enough, so we don't have people joining Discord and such which are complaining like, nothing is working. Your video should be short, ideally between 1 and 3 minutes. Do not add logos or text overlays to your video. Or find an editor. Okay. Your video must capture with good quality and stable frame rate. If your project uses Godot 4, consider using Movie Maker mode. All content has to be SFW. Avoid nudity. Yeah, probably fine. Gore. I should add some kind of blood effect when you press buttons, I think. Yeah, that will be fine. And hateful or shocking content. Wait, shocking content. A video editor that works properly on Linux. That's kind of shocking. Oh, I guess I can't apply. Yeah, maybe yes. Hey, don't put nudity in your video, by the way. Best save it till you are able to edit the submission video in GoZen. Yeah, that will be nice. Now, I think I'll probably wait for next year to submit it. I don't think it will be correct to submit something that's like barely working. Like, it is kind of working, but also not really. Well, wait, there's still... I should check, like, what things can I, like, change? Can I put anything inside of... I don't like that I'm... Is it accessing any other core elements? So core timeline, core error, timeline. Okay, so far everything looks good. I don't see any other core that I'm using. Like, I don't want to start like being using any other core. Oh. I guess this cannot be helped. Yeah, let's leave it. Core view on current frame changed. Yeah. Yeah, probably fine. Okay, so timeline is basically done. Let's... Oh. Let's quickly check if nothing is like too long offline, like here. Yeah, I think I should probably start cooking soon. So let's quickly clean this up, commit it, and I don't think I'll do too much for the rest of today. Let's start from the bottom. If there are any questions about the video editor, feel free to ask. If you have any questions about Godot or yeah, anything, just ask. This is way too long. Positive frame, positive, yeah. Okay, that's fixed. I don't mind that things get a little bit long, but they should not get too long. I don't like that I keep getting to like the projects file, so I should probably change that as well. Everything should work through the core classes. Oh well. Is there anything that needs to be saved? Nope. Let's exit. Oh, hey Zach. I'm just finishing up. It's time for making foods here. I've been streaming for like 3 hours already. Oh wow, whoopsie. Yeah. I think, yeah, no worries. So, yeah, first of all, before I go, again, a quick shout out to all my Ko-fi supporters. Without them, I would not be able to work on the video editor and on videos and on live streams and everything that I do. So a big thank you to all my Ko-fi supporters. And I think that will be it for me today. We finished a lot today. We got some new people as well, so that's a good thing. Yeah, basically, let's quickly open GoZen again, just to show. No, not Kden Live. Let's open a real video editor. So what did I finish in today's live stream? Basically, some cleanup and also, whoops. And the seeking is now working. So if you change playhead position, it's actually showing that frame. And playback should also be working properly, so we put this in here. It takes a little bit of time. I still need to implement the whole thread stuff and like showing in a message that a file is loading in. That's for later. But this should work. Voila. The moment that I actually have like hardware decoding working and such, it will normally not take that much time to load in a video file. So we got this working. It works a lot smoother than in Kdenlive, once again. Voila. I mean, normally if I do this, it should get all the individual frames. This normally gives an issue. This gives a performance issue. If I have like multiple 4K footage playing at once, you can directly see the frame rate lagging behind. That's also something that I will fix in a later thing. It looks interesting. I hope you succeed. Well, right now it's basically attach the blocks that I previously made and get the effects working and the audio encoding. Those are the only big things that I still need to get working. But then basically we have working video editor. This works faster than Kdenlive. Yay. But yeah, I'll be going now. Time to cook. And I won't do any live streams anymore until November, beginning of November, because no, 0 days November, every single day. Oh, wait, was I showing? I was not showing my screen, I think, when I was saying that. Oh, well, when I was showing the video. Oh, well. What was I saying? Okay, no 0 days November. Next month, I'll be trying to work daily on GoZen or other projects related to Godot, or maybe just contribute to Godot itself. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Boom, boom, boom.